Okay, they're ready. It's yours, Chairman Smith.
This is Steve Smith, the chairman, and I'd like to call the special meeting of the MTSU Board of Trustees in order and ask Ms. Zimmerman to call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Because several members are participating in this meeting electronically in accordance with Tennessee Code Annotated Section 8-44-108C3, there are two questions that will need to be answered for the record. First, are you able to hear us clearly from this location and the others participating on the phone so that you can participate in this meeting? Second, are there other individuals in the room with you? If so, please identify them. Please respond to these questions as I call roll. Trustee Adams?
Here, and I can hear all of the others participating, and there are multitudes in the room.
Thank you. Trustee Baker?
Here, I can hear you, and I am with Steve Smith and Pete DeLay.
Trustee DeLay?
Here, and I'm in the room with Chairman Smith and Trustee Baker, and we can hear you clearly.
Trustee Freeman?
I'm here, I can hear you, and I'm in the room alone.
Trustee Jacobs?
I can hear you clearly, and I'm in the room alone.
Trustee Johnston?
I am present. I can hear everyone, and there is no one else present.
Trustee Karbowiak? Trustee Smith?
Present in the room with JB and Pete, and I hear you fine.
Trustee Wright?
Present. I can hear you, and there's no one else in the room.
Trustee Tracy?
Here. I can hear everyone clearly.
Mr. Chair, we have a quorum present.
Thank you. Based on the, are you going to read in accordance with the Tennessee Code and all that? I think you're still up.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But hold on just one moment, please.
Let the record reflect we have a quorum, and Heidi, why don't you proceed?
Thank you, sir. Let me ask at this time if there are any others on the line at this point. There are none. Mr. Chairman, there is not a physical quorum present at the moment. However, a quorum does exist with the inclusion of members participating by electronic means. In accordance with TCA Section 8-44-108B2, in order to proceed without a physical quorum present, the committee must make a determination that a necessity for the meeting exists. I submit to the board, the following circumstances that necessitate holding this meeting. Number one, the agenda items include consideration of a new academic program proposal and creation of a new academic unit. It is necessary for the Board of Trustees to meet in order to consider these matters and make recommendations and vote upon them. The Board of Trustees is meeting at the special called time following the conclusion of the Academic Affairs, Student Life, and Athletics meeting to consider this matter. The new academic program proposal and creation of a new academic unit must be approved by the Tennessee Higher Education Commission. Therefore, these matters must be considered and voted upon so that they may be presented to the Tennessee Higher Education Commission. Number two, there was not adequate time for our trustees to make arrangements to be physically present at this meeting in order to form a quorum. A determination must now be made based on these stated reasons on the necessity of holding this meeting with a quorum of the board members participating by electronic means.
Thank you, Heidi. Based on the stated reasons, I request a motion be made and a roll call vote be taken for determination on the necessity of holding this meeting. Do I hear a motion?
This is right. I make that motion.
Motion's been made by Trustee Wright that there's a necessity to establish this meeting. Do I have a second?
Second, Bill Freeman.
Thank you, Darrell. Is there any discussion? Motion's been made and seconded that the necessity has been established to hold a meeting. A vote in the affirmative will signify that necessity exists, and we'll proceed. A negative will that necessity doesn't exist. Ms. Zimmerman, would you call the roll, please?
Yes, sir. Trustee Adams?
Yes.
Trustee Baker?
Yes.
Trustee DeLay?
Yes.
Trustee Freeman?
Yes.
Trustee Jacobs?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Johnston?
Yes.
Trustee Wright?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, we have 8 aye votes and no nays.
Let the record reflect it was unanimous, and motion carries. Today, we will consider the actions taken by the Academic Affairs, Student Life, and Athletics Committee, and I'd like to ask our Chairman, Pam Wright, to provide us with a summary of her committee's work. Pam?
Okay. Thank you, Chairman Smith. The Academic Affairs, Student Life, and Athletics Committee met today, October 10, 2018. Dr. Mark Burns, University Provost, and Dr. Sidney McPhee, our University President, presented information regarding an education collaboration agreement and presented recommendations concerning a new academic program proposal and creation of a new academic unit. So these matters are needed in order to successfully complete the transfer of the Valparaiso University Law School to Middle Tennessee State University. These items were approved unanimously by our committee. So, Mr. Chairman and trustees, materials outlining these actions are available or more available in your review prior to this meeting, and that concludes my report.
Thank you, Pam. Do I have a motion to approve the Academic Affairs, Student Life, and Athletics Committee recommendation?
This is Pete DeLay. Motion made.
Seconded by J.B. Baker.
Going to ask Heidi to call the roll then.
Trustee Adams?
Yes.
Trustee Baker?
Yes.
Trustee DeLay?
Yes.
Trustee Freeman?
Yes.
Trustee Jacobs?
Yes.
Trustee Johnston?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Wright?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, we have 8 aye votes and no nay votes.
Well, the motion passes. I think it's an historic event, and I'm just thrilled that we have this opportunity. And that concludes our business. Dr. McPhee, do you have any closing remarks or any remarks?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Members of the board, let me also say how transformative the action that you have just taken is for not only our university, but this region. We want to repeat that there is no publicly accredited law school or institution in the Middle Tennessee area, one of the fastest growing areas in the country. And we believe that this action is consistent with our mission. It is needed. We've conducted 2 studies, feasibility studies, one by our Bureau of Economic Research, and a second study that we brought in an outside consultant that provided direction and certainly demonstrated the need for this action. Thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule today to be with us and to take this action. We will be forwarding this on to the Tennessee Higher Education Commission on Monday, the 15th of October. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Does anybody have any closing questions or comments? Big day for the Big Blue, and thank you for taking your time being here. This meeting is concluded. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.